So guys, I'll be teaching you how I made this beautiful fascinator. Can you see how it looks like? So we'll be doing step-by-step guide on how I made this fascinator. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome. If you are an old subscriber, you are welcome. Please kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button in order to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. These are the materials needed: bias, strip, crinoline. Some people call it crinoline. This is about 5 inches width crinoline. Scissors, needle and matching color of thread, UHN gum, heart millinery wire. This is a flexible heart wire. This is our plastic wire as well. Now let's begin. So I'll be measuring out this is 35 inches. As we'll be working with first. So you can see I've already tied the tip. Later I'll tell you how I tied the tip of this. Now let's put in our wire. So I'm putting in my plastic wire, but please, for best results you can use your millinery wire or your crystal wire. There's a crystal wire people making bead use. That one is also good. So but here what I'm making use of here is plastic millinery wire. It is also sold in millinery shops as well. You can also use your millinery wire that is not plastic, as I said. That is this iron one here. You can make use of it instead of this. Now I have finished putting it. So I've cut out the excess wire. I can use my scissors because it's a plastic wire. You can see the way this plastic wire is doing because it isn't straight. I kept it somewhere carelessly, but if you should buy the straight one, you can make use of it like that. I didn't know it has gone this way, so you can make use of the one you bought newly or the iron millinery wire. So I'm showing you how I tied the tip of this crinoline. That's an example that I'm giving you. You can see how I'm using my lighter to light the tip, and I'm using the tip of my hand on it. You can see. I hope you've learned it now. That is how I did this one, the two ends of it. So you put your wire as well in the same, this other edge. After putting in this edge, you put in the other edge as well. You can see the two edges now that I've put my wire inside it. So the next step is to use my bias to cover up the edges where I put the millinery wire. So after applying your gum, you allow it to gum a bit for some seconds, maybe just for like 10 to 15 seconds. It will dry a bit. Then you start applying it to cover up the wire. You can see the way I'm applying it. As you are applying it, you are pressing down with your second tip of finger, just the way I am doing it, okay? Hope you can see the way it's going. If it's not properly pressed down, you make sure you press it down properly until you are sure it has gummed very well. So you keep doing this until you cover all those places with your bias. You can see I've covered the both sides with my bias. Now this crinoline this way, I'll fold it into two. This is about 13 inches, okay? So in two places. So I'll fold it into two as I told you. Look at as it's like this, you fold it into two and use your pressing iron to press it down. So make sure you light the tip just as I taught you in that other one. Light the tip and use the tip of your finger to roll it so that it glues together. You can use your UHN gum to do this as well if you don't want to use your lighter. I hope some of you that have been following me in my channel, you've seen me using UHN gum to do this instead of lighter. So lighter is just another alternative of this. So I'll start putting in my iron millinery wire. Remember, it's a flexible one, not the hard one. So I'll start putting it into this, just this way. So I'll keep doing it until I get to the end of it. So I've gotten to the end, and after that I cover with my bias strip, just as I taught you in that other one. I hope you are getting what we are doing. Now after that, doing for the two of these as I told you, you get another crinoline that is measured 20 inches or 25 inches depending on what you want. So I'm lighting the tip as I taught you as well. So after lighting the tip, okay, you get your needle and thread, okay, fold it into two like this. Now you fold it a bit this way. I just want to cut out this long tip that is too long for me. So let me light it again to secure the tip very well. So I'll fold it this way just for that ending to go inside. So I'll start my running stitch. Just watch and see the way I'm going to do it. So you keep doing your running stitch until you get to the end, then you drag it. So you roll it this way to form your rows, okay? So Keep sewing. You can see the way I'm securing it by sewing severally just to make sure it is tight and properly placed. So when you're through, you tie up and cut out the excess thread with your scissors. Now over to this one, I'll fold it this way, and with my needle and thread, I'll excuse me, I'll sew it together this way. You can see the way it's going. So just like folding it to my desired test. So I'll press it down this way, and I'll keep sewing and joining together this way. Hope you can see the way it's going. So you can see the way I'm doing this. So I just want to join it together and roll it together. You can just decide to tie the thread on it. So as you are sewing, you are arranging it very well for it to look like a bow. Okay. So you cut out the excess thread and start forming it with your hands, because it's hard wire that is inside, so it can form to anything, any shape you take it to, it forms properly. So this one I'll roll it because hot wire is inside as well, flexible hot wire. For this type, that crystal wire that is about 50.0 mm will be much more better and flexible for this kind of rolling. So after rolling it, you just place it by the side like this and use needle and thread to join it together by the side as well, not at the middle, because the rose is what to stay at the middle. So these two design will be by the side. This is the first one. The other one, I've put it just the way I put the first one. And after that, I put my rose at the middle. My camera went off when I was doing all this. You just use your needle and thread to put all of them together. Then you apply your Alice band. So there's nothing so difficult in this design. It is just as simple as ABC. It's not difficult. So the next step is to apply your feathers as well for more design. So stay tuned as we put our feathers. So it's not that difficult. It's just to bring your feather and apply your gum under it, then you put it in your desired place that you want it to be and press it down so that it stays. Okay, so this is the design and how it looks like. So how do you see it? Does it look beautiful? I hope you've learned how to do this. Now this is how it looks like when it is being worn on a manicure head. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Kindly drop your comments at the comment section. If you have any question, you let me know so that I can respond accordingly. Bye.